Good evening. Welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories with Theo Mayer. Here we are on day 63, 2025, and I'm continuing the story of the King of the Wind. As you might remember, Agba had run into a camel that was being ridden by a camel driver, bringing a caravan of camels into the city, laden with wares. This camel driver knew Sinkior Achmet as well as Agba, and he had hoped in seeing Agba running toward him that this was going to bode well for him, and his pockets were going to be filled with some change, and that Sinkior Achmet must want something. Well, Agba had fainted. The camel driver had revived him, fanning him and then giving him some water. Agba reorients himself to what's going on, remembers the prophecy of Sinkior Achmet and why he was running and why he was where he was. And all of it came back to this thought of camel's milk. Now, the camel driver, in order to help Agba recover, had gotten a vessel full of camel's milk. This was also in a skin of some variety. And he gave Agba some of this milk. And Agba tasted it. And remember, Agba couldn't talk, so he couldn't communicate with the camel driver. But the camel driver was asking him, once he saw that he was revived, what he wanted. And Agba pointed to this vessel of camel's milk. Well, the driver got the message, and taking a couple of pouches of camel's milk off of his own camel, which is what he had on with him, and many travelers crossing the deserts depended on either mare's milk or camel's milk in order to survive the passage. It was the most nutritious food that they could possibly have along the way, and was delivered fresh each morning and evening from whatever animal they were traveling with. Now, the other thing that goes really, really nicely with camel's milk, if you're a person, is dates, which grew abundantly in Morocco, where we're finding all this taking place. Agba smiles, bows, hands together, and takes these two vessels full of camel's milk and makes his way through the village, through the market area, back toward the royal stables. This time he was walking, but briskly, as quickly as he could. And people did not disturb him and saw that he was returning with something very important. The guards at the gate let him through, of course, and Agba made his way directly to the stall where the colt lay in the straw, no longer with the mother. And we'll stop the story there.